Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 4, Chapter 84, Mira Island Jinx Birth Arc. This room is where the Hero of the Spears party is staying. After that, the shadow abruptly disappeared. It's probably standing guard somewhere, but for what? I have no reason to be polite to bitch, so suddenly opening the door is an option, but I'll knock anyway. There's no reply. When I enter the room, there's a super displeased bitch chatting with the other two women. And then, got it? Somehow, they feel like uneasy women. Not really a type I like. She closely resembles what in my world would be called a stupid woman, the loose kind that prostitutes and sits cross-legged on the ground, to not even respond to a knock. We have fought before, but after all, this bitch really is detestable. Hey, when I speak, Moriasu's women glance at me with a mocking expression. I'm the one who ended up partying with you until tomorrow evening in this comrade exchange, the hero of the shield. For the time being, I introduced myself, since this type of woman nags about every bit of rudeness. Frankly, I want to return quickly. There, you guys say something as well. I'll be careful to not be made into a laughingstock. Don't wanna, right? They sure have quite an attitude. Bitch even had the nerve to click her tongue. When I look closely, bitch's equipment looks good now. Ah, Moriyasu must have bought it for her. I guess it's fine. Do I have to spend another day and a half with this bitch? Give me a break. Then it's sudden, but we're going monster exterminating right now. The women other than bitch let out a stupid-sounding voice. Bitch, on the other hand, ignores me. I also don't want to talk with this person. Each of us ignoring each other is probably best. Let us relax a bit. Yeah, why not do it yourself? This is bothersome. Monster hunting is being put off. That would be a problem. There's a voice coming from the wall. And this is instructions from the country. If you disregard, I wonder what will happen to your beloved Hero of the Spears standing. After my reply, the women reluctantly stand up and start getting ready. Name. I wasn't told, but oh well. In the first place, I don't want to know. After all, it's absolutely impossible for me to ever travel together with these bitches after this. I'm sending a party invitation. To invite to a party. While I made a really annoyed face, the women were of the same opinion. First, after shopping, head to the place for entering. With a click, a bag of money falls into my hand. Just where is the shadow hiding? Just in case I check the money in the bag and there is quite an amount. With this, I can live a week, let alone 2 days. This time, if you show up at the harbor, the ferry will agree to transport you this time. Yeah. I disliked being together with this person for even 1 second, so I quickly left the room. I walk around the marketplace at Kamira Island's harbor. I have to go shopping, but what would be good to buy? Equipment? Supplies? Stuff like potions and healing items? And when I look away for a bit, Moriasu's women are happily shopping at a store that sells accessories. Hey, here to the shield! They seem to be beckoning me in a fawning voice. It's an annoying attitude. Just being with them gives me a stomachache. What? I want you to buy this necklace. Why would I? Moriyasu would buy it. I'm not Moriyasu. Why do I have to buy it for someone like you? If you're not even a bit nice, even the shield will anger people, no? Bitch said as if she's making fun of me. Just how belligerent is this bitch? But she makes a point. Would it be bad if I didn't even appear to try getting along? Even if I'm approached, I don't need something like Moriyasu's used women. In the end, I'm just a money source for shopping anyway. Right. While thinking that, I checked out the accessories price tag and all such thoughts vanished. Expensive! What's this? No matter what, this is too expensive. I glared at the merchant. It is such a price tag that I forgot about the women and want to yell at him not to underestimate peddling so much. If it was just twice the market price, I can stand it as a peculiarity of a tourist highlight, but it was 4 times 4. Hey! Yes, what is it? No matter what, isn't this too expensive? I snatched and pointed the necklace Moriasu's women wanted. Dummy sapphire necklace, MP+, quality poor, concealed, normal. If it was Malremark's currency, it would be priced dirt cheap as an inferior good. On top of that, just a glance would reveal that he's attempting to make it seem normal. Even if he's working a fraud, there are still limits. It's 4 times the price that would get you change even for a high-quality good. Even if he's underestimating me, this is too much. Looking at his other goods, they were all fakes as well. This is an archipelago separated from the continent. It's only normal for prices to be a bit high. A bit? Even though you're going to the extent of fraud and putting these inferior goods out for sale? I'm running a business after all. When you consider this as a tourist spot, of course it becomes pricey. This merchant, he plans to feign ignorance. The look in his eyes is disturbing. He probably thinks he's just dealing with normal claimer or something like that, so he tries to shoo me away. I have no choice. I happen to know a guy like this. I show him the accessory merchant's introduction letter. That accessory merchant seems to be quite famous in this neighborhood, so it might be helpful. That merchant, he acted like he was ignoring me, but he snuck glances at the letter, turning paler with each one. I'll think I'll turn this into a story. I'll make sure to remember you. Please wait. He came out of the store at an amazing speed and started groveling at my feet. What? I'm busy, you know. Looking closely, I got the price wrong. I'll sell it at the correct place, so please wait a moment. No, there's no need to fix it. I'm just going to tell him a story, after all. Well, wait just a second. I'll offer it 30% off. 30% off? The price is still... Of course, it's 30% off the normal price. No, don't want it. Please wait. I'll make it for... no, 60% off. That accessory merchant. Where did he go again? 70%? Wasn't it a Traders Guild? 80%? To have even been using fraud to sell low-quality works 4 times the market price. There! I won't go lower past 90% off. Well, this is about right. But in business, using connections as well as threats and danger to one's life is the best way to make money. If the accessory merchant heard this guy is selling these kind of fakes, he'd definitely be shut down. No matter what, this merchant was underestimating business. This amount of punishment is about right. It's not like I'm telling you to sell it cheap for a little profit, though. The ones who would be troubled would be merchants, including you. Someone else who can also force him to sell far below the market price can deal with it after all. If these guys pretended to be nice, it would all cause deflation. It's not always best to make stuff cheap. If you try to sell something overpriced, it's no good unless there's something to attract customers. It's normal to mark up prices because the sightseeing area is so far from the mainland. Furthermore, looking around, it seems nobody else is trying to sell genuine accessories. I don't know if this guy is chasing competition out or possibly crushing them, though. That's why, even though prices are so high, people have to buy. And as a result, the Merchant Guild's reputation drops. Just make it so as long as they earn money, your customers will happily pay you large amounts of money. Meaning? Just think about it. This place is in the middle of the activation period, right? Yeah. Just spread this kind of rumor. If you wear accessories made from this island's ore, then leveling up will be easier. Huh? You don't understand? You'll put a Jinx, which has no practical effect on the accessories, and then what? People aiming to level up will come buy an accessory here for good luck. I see. At the least, that's how I made money until now. If I hear medicine is wanted, I come sell it. If herbicide is wanted, I come sell it. And if food is needed, I come sell it. The price was high, but most people smiled as they paid me. In other words, when the price is high, the customer's satisfaction is much more important than when it's low. Hearing my ideas, that the merchant stands up and clenches his fist tightly in comprehension. You get the rest, right? You just have to sell it expensively while warning whether it helps or not depends on oneself. With just this, they'll be happy to pay. Then if you spread rumors about how much of an effect it had on the customer who bought it, smiling, more customers will come. The probability it will go perfectly is very low, but the first part will likely succeed. That it's in the activation period mean the experience points have increased. Even though if leveling up goes faster than usual, it is because of the activation period. People will think maybe the accessories rumors are true. Afterwards, observing the numbers and ability of the incoming adventurers will cause wishful thinking. I will go get to work immediately. The shopkeeper gave me the necklace, closed the store, and started to work. I did a good job. The necklace was obtained for practically nothing. Here, you wanted it, right? When I tried to give Moriasu's women the necklace, they backed away. To get a discount, you suck. Unbelievable. What were you thinking? As blood rushed to my head, my mouth opened involuntarily. Don't you hate how you were fooled like a complete idiot? Annoying. Such annoying people. What the heck were they thinking, trying to buy something that expensive without haggling? At the least, I did nothing wrong. It's a good plan. The shopkeeper can profit and his customers will be happy. As expected, the shield is the worst. What's the worst? If you don't think before you do, you'll spend money like water. Moriyasu's women kept grumbling about my haggling as we left the town behind us. You're the worst. Fine, you'll get what you asked for. I'll show you hell. Wrath Shield. Calm down, hero of the shield. The hero of the spirit's companions will die if you do that. Let me go! I can't kill them like this, can I? I came out to stop that from happening. The fact Shadow appeared and calmed my rage is of no importance. Ever since this personnel exchange started, I wanted to return. That Moriyasu, just what's fun about being friendly with these kind of guys? I can't understand that guy's crotch at all. Shit, won't it end soon? I don't care about leveling anymore. Let's just find a way to quickly make now become tomorrow's evening. So he's just stuck with a bunch of bratty, shit-headed bitches. Awesome. He's very angry. He's very angry.